I don't know what's crazier, the fact that my headphones got unplugged the moment I saw that, or the fact I didn't even announce stream. The secret art stream, so I can't be fucked to post it right now. It's too late. Hi Ryu, how you doing? I'm still getting things set up, which shouldn't take me that long, honestly. I just have to plug a couple things in. I need music. I need to hear something. There you go. You're fighting Idape. What is that? What are those? I have no idea what that is. I have no clue. Server things? Oh, okay, that makes sense. You know what's crazy? When people update OBS, right? They're like, oh no, all my shit broke. And I'm just like, well, I'm using Linux, and it doesn't happen very often, I'm gonna be honest. I move on Monday. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 days before I move. With that explanation, days later, yeah. That can happen, yeah. Yeah, that can definitely happen. You learn why it broke? Yeah. Huh, neat. This shit broke for no reason. I gotta plug my drawing tablet out. Oh, thank you. Yep, I'm pretty much ready to move. It still stands that anything helps. That's all I'm saying. But like, yeah, I'm gonna be drawing some stuff tonight. I need to make a pot of coffee. So today's gonna be like a super casual stream. That's why I'm not even announcing it anywhere. If people want to find the stream, they can. So I'm probably gonna stream for like 2 hours and then go to bed. Because I was asleep prior to this, which is my fault. But the back of my I helped somebody move. I helped my roommate move out like last Sunday, and the back of my legs, they just hurt. It's gonna hurt even more when I move too. Well, actually probably not as much, but it's still gonna hurt. Also, for my 2.0, do those squats. I don't even exercise as much as I should. Like, if I exercise, I can just get rid of, like, what little stomach I have. And I could probably get rid of that in, like, 2 weeks, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I'm not even, like, huge. Which is honestly a good thing for me, but like I'm just out of shape because I already noticed the backs of my legs have tightened up, no longer like, you know, loose. It's all fucking hard muscle. I even felt it pop a couple times when I was walking. I was like, oh, it hurts, but I need to do it more. That's why I'm trying to get my bike fixed, because I'll be riding my bike around the places for like a while, so I might end up getting some like workout equipment as well. I think that's pretty good. At some point. That's gonna be at some point. It's not gonna be like immediately. I have some other things I need to take care of as well. But I will be moving on Monday. That means Saturday and Sunday I'll be like packing things as well. I've been cleaning as well a lot. Doing a lot of cleaning. I want to make sure I clean all my stuff before I put it in the box. Before I move. That way I'm not like at risk of taking anything with me, like cat hair or anything. Which is also a good thing. My roommate's moved out, but he still has to get his shit, like some of his shit. And it's taking him a little bit of time, but I don't have to deal with cats anymore. At least not until I get one. Unless I decide to get a turtle, which I might get a turtle at some point. I think that'd be within my future. Turtles don't normally, like, cost money on a lease anyways. If I ever decided to get a land turtle or some shit like that. Says the cat boy. Well, I mean, you have to understand. They weren't my cats. There was a cat that he had that would always get worms. I have no idea how. See, you can probably wonder, if you probably understand why I'm cleaning a lot of things. His other cat would always walk up to me and say hi. I mean, he had like 2 cats. The younger cat was like the nice one. Going outside a lot. They try to sneak outside, yeah. I honestly think it was their diet. I think there's something that they're doing that it's causing it to happen. Not sure why though. They're not here anymore though, which is nice for now at least. I mean, I might miss them later on, but because they were kind of like a stress reliever, like walk up, pet a cat, you know, kind of deal. I don't really have that. So eventually I might get myself a cat, but it'd be my cat, which would be a big difference. Those weren't my cats. They were my roommates. But at least on the bright side, I kind of just have this place to myself for the remainder of the week until I move. That's gonna be cool. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I would pick up the younger cat and kind of hold him like a baby. Rock him a little bit. So that was cute. Little baby cat. At least until he wanted down. My only problem is it would cost money to get a cat for my lease, and I don't want to pay that money for the lease for a cat. That's why I'm not getting a cat immediately. As far as that goes. But on the bright side, I won't have to deal with... I had to clean both of my computers. I had to do that. So, and I've already done that, because I already had like a device to kind of blow out everything and then wipe the outside. I've already cleaned my computers. That's not bad. Yeah. I hate it as well. It was definitely a thing. I'll be honest, I think I made this canvas too big. They do produce a lot of hair. They would rub up against the, against, like, things all the time. And I'm gonna have to, like, still wipe my desks down, too, because I haven't done that yet. But they'd wipe up against anything, and their hair would be stuck on it. That's the only thing I don't like about it, about animals that are not reptiles. Like, reptiles don't do that. They kind of, like, stay in their cage or stay in their thing. Or if it's, like, an iguana, maybe, like, walk around. right? Kind of run around everywhere. But if it's like a cat or a dog, they kind of rub against everything. Which dogs are a little less bad about it. But cats are definitely the worst when it comes to that. I had to clean up so much hair from the fridge. I had to do that. I had to clean up so much hair from the fridge. Yeah. For sweeping every 3 days. Then for your cats to eat their hair and puke it later. Yeah. I had to do a bunch of cleaning prior to all that too. Which is kind of expected if you're gonna have a cat. Like, that's like the expectation. May produce less hair constantly, but there's a season change. Oh boy, hairs everywhere. Yeah, I mean, like, it depends on like if they're like a short fur, dogs. Not really bad. Like a Dachshund, for example, not really bad. But if you have like a long fur, why the fuck can I hear myself? All right, and but if it's like a long hair dog, yeah, they're definitely gonna be having hair everywhere. See, if I get a cat, it's either gonna be a cat with hair everywhere, like a Likoi, like me, right? Or I'm gonna get a fuck. What are they called again? They have like no hair. You could put them in a hoodie. Hairless cat. I'd probably get a hairless cat. A Sphinx cat. I'd get a Sphinx cat. Bro would have a little hoodie. You would have to give him baths, so that is the requirement. You do have to give these things baths because they kind of suck at giving themselves a bath. But yeah, they would have no hair though, or very minimal. Yoda cats, yeah. Sphinx cat, Donskoy, Peterbald, Ukrainian Levkoi, Likoi. Yo, Likoi's a hairless cat. No wonder I only have hair on my head. This explains everything. This explains a lot, actually. Actually, I feel like I kind of nailed it. A Dwelf. Oh god. Yeah? Werewolf cat. Likoi is a partially hairless breed with a patchy coat and wrinkled skin. I don't have wrinkled skin. I got a good skincare. This cat has downy fur layer. It makes it appear halfway between bald creature and domestic kitty. Some Likoi cats may lose most of their hair as they mature from kittenhood to adulthood. Yeah, this is why I only have hair on my head and my ears. Because I'm an adult. It makes a lot of sense, actually. That's why I gotta wear clothes. It all makes sense now. But I'd literally get any hairless cat. I don't even care. Some people are like, ew, why would you get one of those ugly things? And I'm like, they're not really ugly, they're just wrinkly. And some of them are not even fully bald. Like they have they have hair, but it's like very minimal. So that might be a thing. I think the easiest way I can get a hairless cat is if I like Be prepared to pay vet bills for shots and stuff if they didn't already get it. And go to like an adoption center. So I don't have to pay nothing. Nothing. I'd have to look out for one though. I might actually just make a template from this. This is actually not a bad line work for what I'm going for. Because I'm trying to make a Super Sentai mask. Always adopt, please. Yeah, adopting over buying is better. But you kind of have to, like, I'd say before you actually adopt the animal, kind of handle the animal to see if they'll like vibe with you. Some animals just won't. They'll be like, they'll just fucking hate you. It's gonna be a thing. And some animals are like, yo, are you my new owner? Let's go. Let's go. And then you can be like, ah, that's all right, let's go. Let's get out of here. But you also have to be willing to take care of an animal. There's so many people, especially when you expose your animal to social media, so many people it's just fucked, you know. I've seen too many things online. I've been on the internet for too long, I'm gonna be honest. For a very long time. Yeah, and check to see if they're sick because the mood change a lot, yeah. Because you don't want to take home a sick animal and spend even more money to keep it alive when you know it's not going to live very long. You want to get like a healthy animal. One that was actually taken care of by the adoption center. Or like, I mean, the adoption centers take care of them regardless. But one that is in better shape than other animals that you might take a look at. And then you just kind of choose from there. Also, if you get a pit bull, never hit, like, yeah, just be careful. Like with pit bulls, there are some owners that like to do things to those dogs. You don't want to do that. Because they'll get mad dog syndrome and you don't want to do that. Good thing ads don't fucking last a long time. I prefer 30-second ad breaks over making somebody sit there for like nearly an hour. Okay, so we have our template. Not even that, they're chronically sick, like tend to self-isolate, yeah. Oh shit. The fuck? Oh. I need to like make a new canvas because this shit is like, yeah, template. I'm gonna like make the canvas smaller actually. This is just like causing problems. Let me do this. Yeah, this definitely makes things better. God, why is it lagging? Stop. Whoa, no, no, it went back to 5. Shit. Shit. Oh, this is a moment of all time. I'm gonna have to like redraw this. Yeah, never make it 50k by 50k. That is on me. I have to like resize this to like a good amount. Memory shortage. What do you mean a memory shortage? This has 64 gigabytes of RAM. There would have been no memory shortage at all. And save every 5 minutes, yeah. I'm gonna have to delete that file. Let's just take a look at Mission Center real quick. $38 gigabytes in use. How the fuck did I manage to do that? Look at this. How did I manage this? You can't tell me that this is what's causing this. Let me close this. See if this goes down. Yeah, that is what's causing that. That's why I ran out of memory. There's no fucking way. There's no way. What's causing 28 gigabytes to happen though? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Huh. Let me check something real quick. I'm just gonna delete that file. Let me open up Mission Center again. What is causing 27 gigabytes to be used? That is what I want to know. There's nothing else open. Unless it's... No, I have swap. What's going on with that? Let me restart this computer. I have no clue why that was using 28 gigabytes of RAM and nothing was open. Must have been something that was like still in the system memory, maybe. I gotta stick to regular like 1920 by 1080 fucking canvas sizes. I'm gonna open up Mission Center and see what happens though. All right, let's take a look. Take a look at Mission Center real quick. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of expected, right? About 3 gigabytes. So yeah, there had to have been something in the system memory to kind of like cause it to cause a memory leak. Never make a 50k by 50k canvas file size. Holy shit. I can't even believe I managed that. Let me open up Krita. Weird. New image. Let's document. Let's do that. We'll just do this. This is fine. Yeah, this is expected behavior too. I did something like you probably shouldn't have done. Good thing dual PC streams are so fucking amazing though. It's a file indexer for sure, yeah. How would you even fix that? I mean, it's fine now. After doing a quick restart, but... I had to delete the file though, because it was so big. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to open that. Why is that even on my favorites? Let me just take this off. Good thing I caught that. Let me take a look at settings. File indexing is not enabled, by the way. It's not enabled. So it wasn't that. It was literally something that must have been caught in the system memory. Pika OS doesn't enable file indexing, and yeah, it's not even on. It must have been, yeah, it had to have been something that was caught into the thing. But I've already checked it. File indexing isn't even on. Yeah, it is weird. I think I know why though. I think it's because whenever you put the like when you're opening up a big file, there's certain things that get saved into the RAM. And when I went ahead and closed and deleted that file, there were still things that were still in the system RAM. Bingus dance, Bingus dance. Hi Sapphire Melon, how you doing? What's up? But yeah, there were still things that was saved into the system RAM, and it was mainly kind of just hogging resources because it wasn't able to free itself from the RAM. So technically, that file was still being loaded. So that's why there was still RAM into that file, and like there's still RAM being used. Now when I open up like Mission Center, it's not even that much because this is the amount of RAM that's actually being used, as opposed to what was being used prior to that. Because the swap file was like 800 megabytes as well, so it was a lot more than what like it was being used to, and that's how come Creator ran out of memory. It has to be. It has to be that. I don't know why I know. I know why I know that, but it's hard to explain. So I'm not gonna say I don't know, because I do know. It's because certain things get saved into us, and this happens on Windows too, but it's worse. Certain things do get saved into the RAM temporarily until you reset. That's why with resetting the computer, now the computer's functioning better because it didn't have a memory leak, which was what was being experienced. So I may have found a bug in KDE or something, or a memory leak thing. Hello, hi Sapphire Melon, how are you? Music is so good. Too bad that none of it will be saved on the Twitch VOD. YouTube VOD, however, might be a different story. If it gets blocked in countries, I might have to like remove it, but Switch to Fedora KDE. Ooh. How do you like it so far? I don't think I could use Fedora KDE. Like, I'm kind of just like, I am a Debian person, right? I could use it, and I could use Arch just fine, because I know how to operate them. But I like the simplicity of like Pika OS with Debian, because at least with Debian, there's like a lot of stability with it. So OBS plugin doesn't work on Flatpak version. Which OBS plugin? You may have to use the you may have to load up. You have to probably put it in like Xorg for OBS. I clicked on the wrong fucking thing. I meant to click on Flat Seal. But for OBS, you need to put this in your environment variables. You need to go to Flat Seal, open it in X11, and put that in your environment variables. That will then allow your plugins to load when you create the plugins folder. That's how come I'm able to have closed captions, as well as have ATM multi-stream, and keep all my stuff that I normally would use on like Linux Mint on Pika OS. Because I'm gonna be honest, the Wayland version of OBS is ass. It's missing things. They need to fix it. That, or they need to default to X Wayland for this and just make this the main thing, because then it will work on like both. So honestly, making OBS X Wayland probably would be the best thing, because it would solve a lot of problems in the long run. Because then you would still have, like, you'd be able to use Wayland, right? But then you'd also have the ability to use your browser docs, too. Also, when you like pair Pika OS with the Flatpak version of Zen with the Zen browser on like, it's really cool. I have not had memory like I had memory leaks coming from Florp when I started using Zen browser and things just started to get better. Like, okay. I love the old, like, you hear this music? It reminds me of like the old internet. Like some music just straight up does. Like, listen to this. It sounds like some of those music that you'd get off a ringtone on a phone. I fuck with it. When the internet was like still new. Also, I found something cool you could do on Krita, which I'll be doing 100%. So when I remake my website, so if I click on new and I go to design templates, there's a thing for web design. So if I use this template, look at this shit. You can do multiple layers. That means I can literally draw out my buttons. I could put my logo where I think it needs to go. I can have it all laid out on where I think things should go, and then I could probably even use Bootstrap to kind of load it. So like, I'm kind of glad Krita has this. You can literally create your website from Krita, and then kind of like code it using Bootstrap. Which when I start making my website, I gotta use this program, which I don't know if it needs an update or not. Here we go, Bootstrap. I'm kind of working on it still. Like, I started working on it, but then I kind of had some issues that I'm trying to work out. So that'll eventually happen once I lock in, but for now we're just drawing stuff. Because my website, I'm not gonna lie, my current website's kind of outdated. And I have no way of like updating it until I do this. Oh, a remix. Also, I have all my audio kind of figured out for the most part. I still need to do VST plugins at some point. But I basically have my audio kind of figured out. Especially when it comes to like Twitch VOD track and everything. It's like I'm listening to music right now, but it's not gonna show up on Twitch. Which is good. Is that Eminem? That's Eminem. I know my rappers. I could listen to Eminem, but I don't think that'd be a good idea. For a moment there, I thought it was like Digimon music. I was like, what the fuck? Huh? Cool. I have like a lot of work to do when I'm moving though. Like outside of like getting things unpacked, when I do have everything out and ready, I'm gonna have to like do some offline content. I gotta edit some stuff. Like actually use the time to make YouTube shorts and stuff like that from streams. And maybe edit a couple streams together for the other archive. And kind of just get things going that way for the time being. Mad Briggs makes some great music. Listen to that. Unironically, with how much I like to listen to music, at least now, because I kind of appreciate it a lot. I could probably make some pretty fucking sick beats with a keyboard. I just need to find a program that can do that. I'm kind of cooking with this Super Sentai design right now. I do kind of want to like make other designs as well, and then make a battleizer for it. Eventually we'll draw like a full costume, but I'm kind of trying to get the helmet down first. Like, this is basically how concept artists do things. They draw something over and over and over and over again until they get like the thing they want, and then they start iterating on that when they start drawing too. I just know, like, once I move, I'm gonna try to keep a consistent schedule. Like, I'm probably gonna stream like maybe 3 or 4 out of the 5 days or something like that. And I'm probably gonna be working on a lot of offline content for like a while until I get the freedom to hire an editor. Because with all the videos I've made so far on Linux, I'm pretty confident I can edit a video, right? And then at that point, you then take the video you edited and you start making shorts out of that. Like, that's what you could do. Like, you take the clips you want, and you kind of just make them your own. That's like the easiest way you can do it. There might be easier ways, but yeah. I just want the freedom of like having my own place. Because like technically this week is kind of like this place is my own right now, but I'm not going to be staying here. I'm gonna be moving like an hour away back to my hometown where I know where everything is for the most part. Yo, what's up, Bunny? How you doing? What's up, bro, Bunny? I'm making tokusatsu stuff because I'm trying to develop an idea for a different costume later on. Been vibing in here? Cool, cool. Yeah, the vibe's pretty good. I like the vibes. I probably should get myself, like, I don't know. It really would, yeah. I'm trying to make a Super Sentai and a Kamen Rider one. That way, once I get to that point, I can then be able to have the costumes I want for those kind of events. And then maybe and then maybe something else. Apparently there was some crazy thing happening on Twitter. I will not elaborate, so that does not narrow it down. However, I saw it and I made my comments. So if you see my comments on Twitter, you know I'm based as fuck too. So, in a good way. I will not elaborate, but the shit I saw was absolute fucking stupidity. And this was like an hour ago, I think, that I saw it. You don't know what it was, but you hope it's fine. Okay, I'll just show you what's going on. This is nothing wrong with me, by the way. I think this is absolute stupidity, by the way. Let me find it. You can DM me if you want. I mean, it's like not. You don't want it on stream. I mean, it's not like a bad thing. I never said anything bad. This is nothing that I've said that was bad, so I don't have any problems showing it on stream. I'm only gonna briefly show it. I'm gonna pop my notifications real quick. So, the long story short, I open up Twitter and I see this person here talking shit about Flork and Ad-Free from Socks Agency, right? And I'm like, okay, what the fuck's going on? I check the community note. All right, they were in a roleplay server. I'm looking at all this shit. It's a huge nothing burger, right? Looking at all this fucking bullshit. Reading some stuff. A lot of the SV. Yeah, that's where Yomi's at. Which Yomi hasn't commented on it yet, but I can imagine she might. I don't know. On it, and it's like you start reading stuff that Alien and Mixture and Cammy, like everybody's pretty much saying the same thing. Like Yomi's fine. Yomi's fine. Yeah, Yomi moved. Yomi's in good hands. But I start seeing this shit. This is what I say. It's like, I also think it's incredibly shitty that Ad-Free, who debuted not but a week ago, is catching strays for no reason. Do us all a favor and apologize to Ad-Free and Flork and delete your post. Taking an RP server seriously, really. Maybe you shouldn't be playing an RP. If you're taking roleplay seriously and can't tell the difference if somebody's poking fun at you and think it goes without saying that, doing this is nothing more than inciting drama and cause people to get upset with you. Head out of ass, please. I said something else as well. This reads like a post in bad faith if you were in a roleplay server. Even if somebody called you inferior, it was just RP. It wasn't even real. You were blowing this out of proportion. Ad-Free and Fork didn't do anything wrong, and you're crashing out for nothing. Like, it's just fucking slop. This is apparently the this is what they're crashing out about. And this is stupid, by the way. That a 3-second clip. You're gonna crash out over a 3-fucking-second clip. Head out of ass, please. Like, oh my god. Head out of ass. What even happened? Apparently, Ad-Free was getting accused of calling somebody inferior, right? But they're in an RP server. They're all role-playing. You see where I'm going with this? They're all role-playing. So, like, yeah, it's stupid. So now they're trying to... They are serious, yes. That person was serious. They are role-playing. They're in an RP server. It's literally stupid. Stupidity. Never do that to somebody. And there's a good reason as to why you don't want to do stuff like that. First of all, they're an agency. Second of all, Flork will 100% protect their talents. And good on Flork for doing that. Because Flork made a response, and I'm not a drama whore. I'm not gonna go into it. But I'm only like I only brought it up for context from what I was talking about. But Flork ended up responding to it. Ad-Free did nothing wrong. Flork did nothing wrong. This person is literally just farming drama over a 3-second clip and a fucking role-playing Minecraft SMP server. Let that sink in. Roleplay, meaning not real or parody. You know what else is roleplay? Acting. Can you invade the stream and talk to me? You can, yeah. It's not even a bad thing, but yeah. Let me see if I can get Fugi pulled up. Let me see if Fugi tech's gonna work. I don't mind as long as I know people and they're chill. I don't care. You don't think you could type this in your head? I mean, that's fine. Let me just, All right, let me hop into a VC. I'm gonna hop into like the tech support VC after I grab something cold to drink. But yeah, this is just stupid shit. Like, we're a community, right? You know what communities do? They actually be a community instead of fucking, you know, and that's what they're doing in that post. Everybody shat on that person. And rightfully so, because I feel like ad-free has seen me before, right, in the space. That's why ad-free can kind of like talk to me along with like other people, and, like her server and everything. Take from that what you will, but I don't think ad-free would end up doing something like that given her demeanor and the fact that she debuted a fucking week ago. On ad-free, and there's a lot of evidence that points that ad-free didn't even do anything, because you have like 5 other people saying no, ad-free didn't do shit. So this person literally just farming drama over a roleplay server. This is roleplay. This isn't real. It's fake. Fake as fuck, but it's for fun. That's what roleplay is. So head out of ass. I'm back. All right, let me go ahead and hop into a VC. Let's go into Neko Land, and then we'll do that. All right, I'll be in just hop into one of the channels in the VC on Neko Land. People arrives. Beta commander. Well, let's hope they're not a bot. I've been pretty good at snuffing out bots lately. Also, I have disabled any of the web app. I'm gonna pull you in. I need to right click it. Move to. Hello. Okay, I need to add the Fugi tech. So let me see.
Oh yeah, no.
Neat. Let me see if I can grab the browser source.
Yeah, you need me to do anything?
Nah. I'm pretty certain I can create my own Fugi Tech thing. I just need to grab your source from the list. Kind of just copy paste it. There you are.
Wow, awesome, cool.
Yeah. Gotta be smarter than the computer. Yeah, but like I read that shit and I was like, what the fuck am I reading?
Well,
what is this?
I just realized this is like, I think this is like my first time actually talking to you.
Yeah, this might have been the first time you've actually like talked to me in the voice chat.
All right, well, what's up?
What's up?
Hi.
What's up? Hi.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I like my head hurts so bad after all that, and I'm like, I can't fucking type this. I can't type this.
Yeah.
Bro, this almost feels like I actually am starting to believe that like look, I might not have like the words for this. Dude, this almost feels like fabricated. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
This kind of feels.
It straight up
like,
just is.
It feels like fake as fuck. Like everyone's just preying on the Everyone's like legit just preying on like what do you call it?
Companies.
No, I wasn't gonna go to companies, but like you can tell me more about how you feel about that in a minute.
Yeah.
No, man, it's just, I feel like it's honestly just people preying on, like, this, like, weird thing where, like, you know, like, drama happens on the net. And
yeah.
then you have all these, like drama fucks. Sorry. You know, I don't know if I should name names,
we call them drama mongers now because that's all they do. Because it's like fear mongering, but they're trying to get drama, and they always have a blue check mark, so they want to get outrage. And Twitter pays for outrage for click through rates and how long you read a post, and if you quote tweet as well.
Yeah, and it's not even like Twitter. Like you gotta like. Look, I'm not saying people can't have, like, commentary.
Yeah.
But, like, it starts to get, like, more and more evident where I'm like, oh, okay. This person, like, is just gonna eat anything up. And you just get all these people where it's like, oh.
It starts to,
call this
like,
drama.
yeah, like,
I'm gonna make a video. And people gonna watch it.
Yeah, like, there's this one person always reporting on VTuber drama. And like, it's just annoying. And, like, I had to like unsubscribe. I had to unsubscribe.
I think.
I don't know, but I had like unsubscribed for one of them. But like, it was like, they always would comment, "What do you think of this situation?" And I'm like, you post this on every fucking video. What?
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't care.
Yeah, what do you think about what do you think about Cinder for the billionth time? What do you think about Niji Sanji fucking imploding? And it's like,
oh my god, what do you think about Vishojo mishandling funds? Like
Vishojo? Sorry, I meant Vishojo.
I could probably put it into one sentence and then not really say much about it after that. Like, I don't think it like matters at that point. Like people have to like I made a post like a lot earlier, which is kind of crazy because of the timing of the post. So I made a post a lot earlier talking about like people need to have like a little bit of humility on the internet. Let me find it. Like you need you need to be kind of humble on some things. It's like you can't just go and this is somebody was following me and I followed them for a while and they like said something really fucking mean to somebody. I'm like, what has the internet done to you? Like,
yeah, who hurt you, bro? Who hurt you?
Like, I have to unfollow you now because I was like a soft block, but like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like you weren't like this before. What the fuck happened?
So they were like chill, but then they like exploded or something.
Yeah, they were chill, and all of a sudden they like see one of my other friends posts who's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, they do have like controversial stances on some things that some people don't like, but they're not wrong either, so there's that.
Yeah.
But I end up getting added like, oh, do you like, because I follow like a lot of people on Twitter, which I need to go through at some point. But
yeah, you and me both.
but like I end up getting told like like do you like following people like this? And I'm like, what? What the fuck's going on? And I see this like, oh god, no. You can't be saying that. You can't be saying that shit.
Yeah, I think like do you follow them? Oh, you must think the same because you're like mildly affiliated with each other. Like, fuck, I've like followed like so many like art accounts, so many like,
I don't know. I had somebody
was giving something away,
yeah,
or someone who said something really funny one time. Like, oh my god.
or they end up fucking doing something horrible later on, and you're like, oh, you follow them. I guess you must agree with them. And it's like, that's not how that works all the time, actually.
Yeah, and it's like no. I
like sometimes I will like
a cool interaction, and
sometimes I'll like unironically retweet something because I want people to be aware of it. Not like, oh, I agree with this.
Yeah.
Like the culture behind Twitter is kind of like devolved into a bunch of bullshit.
It's like you know, it kind of feels like
I found it. This was like
what?
this was a day before this other person made a post, so this is kind of like a huge coincidence.
Yeah.
When it comes to making posts online, you need to have a little bit of humility. This isn't 2016 making brash posts online, isn't it? It's 2025. Have a tiny bit of respect for yourself when you make a post, especially if someone is my friend and I see it. Also, it goes without saying that if I can take the time to improve for the better over the years, anyone else can. You could just have to actually want to improve. It just makes sense to anyone. Some people should really sit down and reflect on themselves and their actions. Like, yeah, I can understand mistakes happen, but you really, really need to have morals and work on doing better, not go down a rabbit hole that will leave you in an endless cycle of hate and anger, which is basically the bulk of Twitter. Just hate and anger.
Yeah, I was about to say, like they're at least like, they're at least like 10 years too late on that one. They
oh yeah.
They should have at least said something. They should have posted that like when COVID happened, right?
Yeah.
Like COVID just like ruined a lot of people.
COVID kind of changed the internet too, because everybody was home, and we all had to work from home, and we all were stuck inside. This is what also caused a huge VTuber boom to happen. It was between 2020 and 2021, which is what caused a lot of VTubers to start VTubing and a lot of streamers to start streaming. Because before it was like super niche, and only like a couple people, like a handful of people were like successful with it. Now like a lot of people are successful with it, but it kind of oversaturated the market in such a way that you have to do things that are like very much like filling a void. Like, I've been streaming for about 9 years, but I've only been a VTuber for about 6.
Right.
So like, within the past year, I finally found the void I was able to fill with Linux stuff and VTubing, because like, you know, I didn't like Microsoft after a while, and I kind of just wanted to like find an alternative and find a way to get away from it, and I end up finding that way, and I'm like, wait, this shit works? Why is this not documented?
Yeah. Also, seeing as I'm actually here talking with you like normal people,
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for like your help and your involvement and stuff. I know you're only like one guy, but just the fact you did take like a little bit of time out.
Oh yeah.
You know, to help someone, you know, probably not as good at all of this stuff. That was really awesome. So yeah, thanks heaps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your little guide is super good too, of course.
You want to see the first iteration of the guide?
Was the guide just like a link to like Linux Mint or something?
No.
Actually, come think of it, you don't even suggest Mint, do you? You suggest like something else.
I used to suggest Mint.
Oh yeah.
Now I suggest Pika OS.
You catchy or Pika? Yeah.
Pika. Well, it's because Pika is like a lot easier, and I had somebody like on like the Linux crew or the Linux cast video try to say, no, CashOS isn't easy, it's based on Arch, and I'm like, you don't even know what you're talking about, do you? It's
I mean,
like
it's not like they made Arch to be like, it's not like the guy who made Arch or whatever was like, I'm gonna make the most fucked up OS that's really hard to install. Like, no, they want something that was just like the barest of bones, and then you can build up from there if you really wanted to. I mean, that's what I get from it anyway.
I mean, when it comes to like CashOS, the fact that they use their own repos means you can use their package manager to get anything that's in their repos. You don't even have to use the terminal with that system. That's why I'm like, this is like one of the easier to use distros, because CashOS is really, really easy to use. You could go in there, grab game capture from the repos, and it will just fucking work.
Yeah, that's pretty
and
cool.
That's all you really need to do when it comes to this. Now when I made this guide originally, like, you could obviously see me going through each step by step, just getting things working. This was before we had the game capture working on it. But I managed to stream and play games on Linux Mint because of this. So that's how come, like, I had to like go through this step by step, because it was like, people are gonna want to know about this. That's why the original doc is on here along with like the current one, because like, I mean, it was kind of needed, especially if you're going through all these compatibility layers, using these different programs to make things working. I mean, I even got Twitch integrated throwing system to work on Linux Mint 21.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, cool. Because that's something that I haven't actually got yet, but I am looking at it. Yeah, you know what's kind of cool though?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like godlike at any of this stuff, really.
Yeah.
But what I have found is, like, obviously I don't use it for everything, but look, like, how do I say it? Like, I don't know, using being able to use the terminal, like, whether you like need to or not need to.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. Like, this is probably just like I don't know if it's like recency bias or like some other thing, but like, being like, when you sort of like know like a couple of things on the terminal, you know, compared to when you knew like nothing on the terminal, that's really fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
like,
it builds like
I don't have to go to the website. I don't have to go to the website and then click this thing and then click you know, what Windows I'm on, or what, you know, or what distro I'm on. It's like, oh no, I can just fucking either sorry, I'm swearing heaps. Type this. I can just type this thing and oh, it's gonna do it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, not that like, you know, getting things from like a software manager or anything like that, that's like not a problem, but like for little things or little tools that like other people make or something, like, yeah, it's really awesome. Like, I think I might have 2 different fetch things on here.
Neo fetch, fast fetch. I mean, there's also another one that like lets you change the colors of your fetch as well. Like, I have Pika fetch, so it's gonna like, it's basically Neo fetch for Pika OS, and it's faster. But it doesn't. But it doesn't leave like any of like your IP stuff that fast fetch would do.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
So
yeah,
like,
I don't think Near Fetch does it.
When I was first making the guide, and this was like before Vinny switched, because Vinny wanted to make sure things would work, and I was like, okay, well, I'm the only person doing this right now, and and it obviously people have contributed. I mean, the list is growing. Like today, I saw I read YouTube comments when I'm bored, and I saw somebody say, no, you could just do this and it would fix the whole like installing game capture thing. You don't even have to uninstall OBS. I was like, okay, cool. So I went ahead and added that today. But Rogue Ren was like the first one to help me rewrite the guide. But then
Ren.
Yeah, because Rogue Ren was the very first Linux VTuber. Like, as far as we know, because there could have been somebody before him, we don't even know. It might have been Trafflin.
Yeah, someone else.
We still don't know.
Just didn't like kick off. Yeah.
Yeah, but Rogue Ren made Linux guides before as well, and I mean, when you start looking at this, I was watching Linux Tech Tips, but
Nice.
It's Rogren. Okay. When Rogren was first, where the fuck are your videos, bro?
What, are you writing Rouge Ren? You gotta put the G first.
I never said I was smart. Anyways,
It's okay.
when I was when I was first learning about Link's VTubing, I stumbled upon, you know, Rogren among other things, and I was wanting to get VTube Studio to work. Well, if you could see, this was all the way back in 2021, 4 years ago, right? Ren was like VTubing on Linux for like a while, and this was like when Ren was using Pop OS. Like Ren uses Nobara now, but at the time Pop OS was all the rage because it was like easy to use. But this was about getting like OpenC face trackers working. I would have, if I had to guess, Ren had talked to DenchiSoft to get OpenC face kind of like working with the IP text file. That's how come they host that file as well. That's the only thing that I'm aware of when it comes to this, but as you could see, like, this would work. Now, I had to go through these guides. Like, you could see how, like, the eyes are kind of, like, pointing up. Like, if you're doing live 2D, you're gonna have to go through and readjust your eyes. That way they're, like, kind of normal. Because I noticed before when I was doing things, my eyes would go up. So I had to, like, change how that worked to make it work. So, like, in a way, like, yeah, I mean, Ren was doing a bunch of these guides long before I was.
Yeah,
but
yeah, he was in like the trenches.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you look at the oldest, this was 5 years ago, right? So like this is like going through the motions, like, and things have changed obviously since then. Like now things are kind of like more refined and everything like that, and it's definitely helped out like a lot, because like we went from this to like, we pull up like one of my streams, not counting the one we're looking at. Like it's went from that to being able to, like, you know, fully VTube in HD, not have too many problems, and, you know, do 1080p 60. Games are running fine. Granted, I am using 2 computers, but games are running fine, and things are pretty much just working how they're supposed to be working.
Yeah.
With very minimal, like, problems. Like, yeah, there's the whole anti-cheat problem. You know, there's like, you know, the whole anti-cheat issue. This is the elephant in the room everybody talks about. Oh, I can't recommend Linux because of anti-cheat. This is, are we anti-cheat yet?
Oh, wait. Are we anti-cheat yet?
Yeah. This tells you all the games that work on Linux.
Oh, wait, I want to see that. I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
Wait.
What the fuck was that?
Wait.
Oh, that must have been like a thing on Discord. Yeah, that was.
Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Venny?
Oh, hi, Benny.
Oh.
Are you wanting to join the conversation?
I mean, it's not even a voice chat, so kind of.
Okay. Need to add you to the Foogies.
Oh, yeah, we're on at the moment.
I was like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I didn't click that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, no, nice to meet you, Vandy. I know you from, well, the places, and then also, I think I've heard both of you two in an interview with somebody, actually, now I think of that.
Brody.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. There we go.
Anti-cheat yet.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry that I kind of like took over your stream.
No,
like,
it's
my
fine. I wasn't really, I was like only drawing, so I wasn't like doing something like super specific, like playing a game or anything. Like it wasn't like I enjoy conversations like this because it like helps, like, you know, me socialize with people, so like I don't mind it. But like when we have when we have things like, are we anti-cheat yet, and people are like, oh, there's a huge like anti-cheat issue, and I'm like, is it really that huge? Like, I mean, you could play Halo online with people on Linux.
Oh,
You'll never
hell
be
yeah.
able to play stuff like Fortnite, Valorant, Apex Legends, GT Online, etc. The games that a lot of people majorly play because people just don't want to support Linux with
With
anti-cheat.
the
Like, I
exceptions.
remember the
Yeah.
developer, one of the main developers of Rust, some guy from Face Punch, claims that the majority of people who were cheaters were supposedly on Linux. And when we banned Linux support, the cheaters dropped off. I highly doubt that.
That didn't happen.
Because the vast majority of cheat programs is coming from experience. The vast majority of cheat programs are designed for Windows.
Yeah.
So why the fuck would
'cause
Linux
Windows is what
tools
people
be like
use.
on there?
The Linux cheat programs are hard to use anyways, so nobody would use them. Their
Right.
whole reasoning behind the anti-cheat thing is actually bullshit. Because I follow VX Underground, and around that time, I think VX Underground or another similar account was posting like, no, it actually got worse when all the Linux people left, because now there you had like people on Windows spoofing themselves like they were on Linux or Mac or something, just to try to avoid some sort of detection and try to blame it on Linux users. And there were like actual graphs showing that. So it's like, no, it wasn't Linux that was doing it. It was your bad systems in place. Like, Marvel Rivals doesn't have this problem. No, Marvel Rivals does. They fit.
Rivals work?
Yeah, they support Linux.
Marvel Rivals uses their own in-house anti-cheat engine, and it works pretty decently. I wish more people just use that instead of, oh, we're just going to use Easy and just not press a button to enable Linux support.
Yeah.
It's literally what it is. Apparently, from some devs, when you put Easy anti-cheat into your game, there's just a little toggle. That's it.
Yep, and the ones that do happen to run, or like the ones that are running, I mean, we got like they might not work later on. Like Fall Guys is working right now, but that's under the premise of like, yeah, Fall Guys works, but that's under the premise of like it could not work later.
I thought Fall Guys was always not available on Linux.
No,
is it
you can
on Linux?
you can play it on Linux. It's running. I was using.
Well, shit. Because I have
like
a guilty
through
pleasure
Steam?
towards Fall Guys. I can play it sometime.
Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout running requires Proton GE or Proton Experimental, and this was 4 years ago. It's been working since 4 years ago. It's fine.
Cool.
Oh,
When I was in the Alara like event that she was doing with that, that's how I was playing Fall Guys. I was using my computer because I was gonna use my Switch, but I was like, I don't want to do that. Let me try this. And then it just worked.
Yeah.
So like, and the thing is, like, Fall Guys would probably end up working anyways. It's not even like one of those competitive games that are like, oh, you need to have kernel level anti-cheat for it. It's like, honestly, kernel level anti-cheat's like one of the worst things to ever exist.
And de novo.
That and de novo, like, de novo's not like, in the grand scheme of things, if you just keep it on the same Proton version and you know it works and you can get things working, it's not that bad. But if you switch Proton versions, it counts it like a new install. So it's kind of hard to troubleshoot things, which is like the key takeaway with that.
Yeah.
So that's.
So far... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, I mean, I know everyone's already, like, you know, spoken about this day and night already, but all that Steam Deck bullshit, shit, dude, it's awesome. I've legit only had, I think I've legit, so far, only had 2 games. It was 3 until it got fixed. There was, like, 2 games where, like, I haven't been able to play. And technically, like, one of them's not even, like, all the way, so, you know, 2XKO, obviously, I can't play it because, haha, Riot Games.
Yeah.
But, so, like, you know, it's a bit sad, but, like, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, Dragon Ball FighterZ, I was able to play that, but but the matches don't work online. I get like a few seconds, and then it
Yeah,
boots itself
it
or
will
something. I
boot
don't
you
know.
after a minute because the devs are stupid because they don't want to enable the anti-cheat on it for whatever reason. I hope they do when the Steam machine drops, but the chances are slim with that. Now, it does work online if you disable the anti-cheat. If both players disable the anti-cheat, it just works flawlessly. But if you...
Oh,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so if I wanted to play it with somebody, they'd have to disable the anti-cheat. Now, the other thing is, like, you know, for the 47 games that are guaranteed to not work or are broken, you know, maybe having a second, like, having a second drive for a Windows install just for that shit on a second computer that's, like, not your main would probably work out until those get patched out or until somebody finds a way to get past the anti-cheat to make it all work.
Yeah.
Which somebody will eventually. Like, one of these days, there's gonna be like a huge breakthrough, and all these games that don't work on anti-cheat are just all of a sudden gonna start working, except the kernel level ones.
Yeah.
Which is
yeah,
what I
think
hope
I'd
happens.
Yeah, I think I'd either get like, yeah, like something that's like really like crummy, but like will still work for the things that like that like won't work. Like something super cheap, right?
Like an Intel Nook or something.
What's that?
Like an Intel Nook or something.
Oh yeah, true. Although, like, is the integrated graphics on those like any good? Because they wouldn't have graphic cards inside them. They're tiny.
No, they're not amazing, but esport titles can run on potatoes.
Oh shit, well alright then, cool.
If anything, I'd recommend getting one of those smaller gaming computers for that. Ones that don't cost too much, though. So that way you have, like, a separate thing. Because, like, whenever I get my test rig ready, it's also gonna have, like, a partition just for the anti-cheat bullshit. Because I do want to play Dragon Ball FighterZ, but I'm not installing Windows 11. That's not happening.
Yeah, no.
And any games with an invasive anti-cheat in it, like Fortnite, Apex, etc. So I'm not even using Windows.
Yeah, I just want to play Dragon Ball FighterZ online with some things, but that's like
extremely based.
Yeah.
I am based, I know.
But it's not like
you use Arch, by the way.
I do use Arch, by the way. I don't plan on swapping.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is like if you have to play those games, maybe get like a second drive and make it like your... I mean, Linux is obviously going to be the main because it runs things the best. But if you had to like actually like any normal person, you'd like, if they still play those games, make them dual boot. Because you can like, okay, do all your main stuff on Linux. Then for the few things that don't work, like some games or some applications, maybe put them on Windows for now until that gets patched out. Because, like, the moment something starts working on Linux, then you can start deleting things off Windows until you don't have to use it anymore. The only problem with that is now Windows 10 is, like, in that situation where you can only use, like, certain editions or versions of it. And...
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, Windows 10, like, died a couple weeks, like, about a month ago.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, the Pro and the Home versions no longer get updates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the consumer...
someone didn't,
Windows 10?
Yeah.
Someone literally didn't just nuke it, okay.
I mean, they might nuke it eventually, but for now, it's, like, not there yet.
Yeah.
But considering how Windows 11 is going... Maybe they should just...
I have a feeling that Windows or Microsoft is gonna have Windows 12 be the 8.1 to Windows 8, where it's like, oh,
yeah,
that's he's back, and it's like, no, it's too late.
yeah. No, that's exactly. I think you're like right on the money.
Why did you sound like Palpatine? Do it. It's too late. It's like the dark side. Microsoft is the empire.
They do have a monopoly on operating systems.
They do. Like, it's not like Mac. Mac doesn't really have it. Mac is more like for rich people.
Mac is for rich people and creative people who don't want to use Adobe products. But even then, it's also for creatives who use Adobe products, because I run Adobe Premiere Pro on my MacBook M1, and it's like, really, just get a fucking Framebook. Better in every goddamn way.
Yeah, framework is so good. Yeah, I still need to get a framework. I have an HP laptop that I use.
And better for the environment.
Man, I get like so jealous with some of the cool cool tech that like comes out, but like they either like only post to like the US and they're like not over in like my country. Like I'm like, I'm looking at Framework does cool shit, and all the like Unihertz stuff. I actually got one of their phones, like because someone imported it and then sold it at like cash converters or something.
May I ask what country? Is it in Europe?
Oh no, Australia.
You are like the fucking fifth person I know Australia. I know Brody. I know fucking Wicked. I know Mary. I know you. Do I have to make a goddamn trip to Australia now to meet some of you? Fuck.
I need to go to Australia one of these days.
I guess we're multiplying.
It's where all the Linux users are from. You didn't know this? They all came from Australia.
Wait, really?
Huh?
Did they?
No.
Oh.
But now that seems to be the case.
You had me for a sec.
Yeah. Yeah, but like that's yeah, they're multiplying. Always, Brody's like the queen.
Yeah.
And everybody else is like the ant hive.
I forget his whole channel, but yeah, Brody something. I've listened to the podcast and some of his videos.
Oh yeah, Brody's cool.
I mean, you watched the interview with me, right?
Yeah, I saw the one with you.
Is it the new one?
Yeah, Kylo, I think you were on it as well.
Oh my god, this jumped up to 27K. Yo.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was 26K like last month.
Oh, nice.
27K games now at least work on Linux.
I'm so excited about all the Steam hardware nonsense. One, because I secretly want them and and we'll have to like I don't know, stand on the corner or something to get one.
Oh my god.
What Brody interview did you see me? Was it the one where I was still live 2D or was it the one that was 3D?
Oh shoot, I can't remember. Which one is the newest one? I feel like I saw the newest one, but I'm not sure.
The newest one, the 3D one. I can send you like again if you want.
Yeah, sure. Send it to me and I'll check it out and see if it jogs my memory.
I mean, I can pull it up.
I mean, yeah, but obviously I'm not, watching your stream.
Oh, yeah.
Everything will double and be terrible.
I still need to get back on this podcast at some point. He interviewed Enderman, which was crazy.
Enderman?
I don't know how he accomplished that.
What do you mean? Enderman? Banned from YouTube for no reason?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's spicy.
This is Vinny, the arch user.
You're friends with Goblin Fia? How? Tell me.
Goblin Fia? What do you mean?
You are friends with Goblin Fia on Discord. How? Tell me.
Wait, am I?
Yes! 2 mutual friends! Goblin Fia, Kylo Neko. Hi, Fia.
Well, you know what's also crazy? You're friends with Legs and Zam, and I know them both.
Who the fuck is... Oh, not me. Okay, never mind.
Legs...
Oh, are you
yeah, Legs... Big Zam? The Moonlight Fight Society?
Yeah, Moonlight Fight!
Yeah! Yeah, I know them both. I helped them with a tournament once.
Oh, that's awesome. Wonder how good the connections are. That would be cool to play.
Oh yeah, it would be.
Yeah. I mean, I played with my buddy Swolecat once on Fightcade and it felt fine. So,
Fightcade's so good, yeah.
I gotta reinstall Fightcade.
Fightcade has a Linux version. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
I think actually don't know how I'm friends with Goblin Fia. Maybe I joined the Discord or something. Like we don't have, but then again, I might not be in their Discord because
You're not in their Discord. I don't think.
we don't have any servers in common, and you know, can we? Look, this is gonna sound really bad, but like, I'm about to say a bunch of slur. No, I'm kidding.
No, no, don't do it. I'm gonna have to like delete the videos.
I'm in our server. I guess you must have left it.
No, what I was actually gonna say is can we sort of like normalize like not being in like a billion discords if we're not gonna use them?
So about
Like-
that, I'm in like 200 discords.
I'm in a lot.
See,
I'm
that's
gonna
why-
leave some of them.
Look, I am already in like a ton. Like I can't count them. I do have to scroll. It's kind of like unless I'm like down and I'm like definitely gonna like talk to you like more than one time, or you're from like, you know, like an OG set of people that I've known for like forever.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh, you know what I mean? It's kind of like false commitment, you know? It's like, oh yeah, I'm in the Discord, but I'm not like using it. I'm not talking. I'm not posting.
I feel
I'm
like
not really interacting with the crowd. I'm muting your Discord, so it's kind of like what solidarity, so I can boost your Discord number. Like I don't want to do that, you know.
I get
When
that.
I don't know if this, I know
when
this
I
sounds like a
have
real
my
big
server-
move, but like,
When I have my Discord servers, I usually have it into two sections. One that's like not in a folder that I go to frequently and post like myself promo stuff, and one that's in a folder that I'm like, I'm probably not gonna look at this server unless like it's for something special. Someone's put it in a fucking folder.
Sometimes I'm in servers because they have resources that I like to have, so that's why I'm in them.
oh, that's yeah, no, and that's legit too.
And that's like most
do
of the
have a
servers
few
I'm in.
servers- I do have a few servers that I like. I don't necessarily want to leave them. Like they're just sort of there if I want to be like, oh, what are these guys up to? I haven't seen these guys in a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That, you know, I like to kind of keep tabs on. There's not many of those. There's like some game community one. There's like a couple of game community ones because I don't want to be like, oh, this is my Steam list. Now I got to join every Discord for this game.
Yeah.
For all these games. Like, I don't want to do that. Like.
Like after a while,
sorry,
if
I'm kinda
yeah,
derailing.
it's fine.
But yeah. So look. By the way, don't worry. I don't see myself leaving either Discord you've made anytime soon. So don't worry.
Yeah.
Like, I
You're
can invite you to
you're
my
chill.
Discord server, can I?
What's that? I mean, like, yeah, you can. It's just like.
Vinny, your Discord is on the list of recommended Discords in the Tech VTuber Discord.
What the heck?
Yeah, I still have to add more Discords, but there's like a recommendation list. Like it has Brody's, mine, All Things Linux, a couple of other Linux Discords I'm in.
Yeah,
Like-
I'll put you in the little Linux folder. I have a little Linux folder. It's green because mint, but yeah, I'll join the Stowed Hole.
Yeah, just.
At the very least, I can
That's
say
not
some
my
shit in there.
server. Wait. They did not update the name? I had this updated for months. Does it still say Stone Hole?
It might have.
No, it says Venny's Realm of Dreams.
Let me see what it
Okay.
says in the other server. Hold on. Recommendations.
It's just like there's like a locked one that says Stowed Hole, and then Welcome to Rules says you've entered the Stowed Hole. Are you not a Stowed? What's going on?
Hold on.
Vinny's Realms of Dreams. I mean, that's what it says when it's on like the server list.
Yeah, Realm of Dreams. Realm of Dreams.
It's right below Mikan's server. And next to Brody's.
Okay, I edited a little bit, so it's Stone Hole / Realm of Dream.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't mind. Again, I can't like completely vouch for how like on or off I'll be, but you know, if we ever end up like chatting or whatever or doing
I mean, as
something,
long
at least
as
I'll
you,
be
like,
around.
As long as you like verify yourself and check the streams link whenever I'm live sometimes, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's all good. Come think
Really
of it,
only there. I feel like the main reason people there is because like, it's a direct reminder of, hey, I'm live now, please come watch.
Yeah,
Also,
well, hey, I exist.
also for the
Look
love of
at
God,
me.
if you two ever disagree on something, just look the other way. Because I've had like I've seen people join Vinny's server, and Vinny would like because Vinny has like a particular way of saying things, but people would have a disagreement, and then it would like create a bunch of bullshit. And it's like, can you like not do like, you know?
Oh, yeah, don't worry.
It's happened to people. I mean, it's not like a thing I really care about, but
Yeah, no, I've had my fair share of
huh?
There was that one fucking VTuber
Yeah.
in the Linux server that
Yeah.
I had a fucking argument with.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, what? Agree, disagree, they're like, nah, I'm leaving this shit. Like, huh?
Like, okay,
Well,
all right, and then it turns out later on their account got hacked. Oh yeah, that's a funny thing. So the person that was another person that used to be in the server, they were in the server for a little while. They were talking and stuff. They get into an argument with Vinny because they're posting Twitter links. Who gives a shit? It's Twitter.
I'm on Blue Sky, and I'm like,
I'm on
why
like
is this
everything,
fucking
so who cares?
Wait,
But like,
hang on, wait. What was the problem? Someone was posting Twitter links. Is that it?
there were things said.
It was like they were posting Twitter links, and I told them like, why the fuck are you posting Twitter? Like, Twitter's like mainly used for like right wingers and Nazis and bots. And they're like, well, I used Blue Sky, and I didn't get enough reach on there. And I'm like, are you really basing your enjoyment of using a social media platform based on how much reach you have? That really tells how much you only value numbers. And he blew up. It was a big
Oh
argument.
my god, it was stupid. So I ended up like waking up and seeing this, and I'm like, what the fuck are you like? It's always when I'm like going to bed and waking up, and I'm seeing like shit go down, like I'm not even there, and it's like I start looking, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
He was mad I called him out for being fucking vain and selfish. And
Like
he flipped the shit
I
out.
have the same base take Brody does. I am where the people are. That being said, if Twitter really does something really bad, I'm probably not going to be on Twitter for much longer. But like,
You've been doing that for the past year and
I
it's
keep
literally anti-Nazi, Kylo. Why haven't you activated yet? Or at least blocked your account like I have.
well, it's because it's where the people are. So
Guys, that's what the people are.
yeah, I'm also on Blue Sky and Mastodon. I always post on like all the platforms.
Oh god, I tried Mastodon or whatever. I couldn't get into it.
I love Mastodon. Mastodon's great. When you're talking to like the
What's
Uber.
up with Mastodon? I've never used
Mastodon is used by Uber Foss nerds.
Yeah, and that's it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's base as fuck, actually.
I don't think I'm quite at that level yet, but I do respect it. I do respect it. I actually, you know, this is gonna sound like so silly, but like, I think part of the reason, like, I think like, yeah, definitely part of the reason why I like got into messing around with like Linux and shit is because of the damn PewDiePie videos.
Ah.
Especially with the one where he like was trying to like de-Google his life. Like that put me down like this huge rabbit hole, and I was like, and I'm like, oh wait, I have this Google Pixel. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking rip the Google off this bitch. And then like I'm like doing all this stuff, and then I couldn't take this program off of the like I had like no room on my C drive.
Oh.
And like the software that like I apparently needed was like, it only works here. You can't move it, or you can move it with some commands like by doing this and this. And I'm like, all right, I'll do that. I did it.
Yeah.
Doesn't like it. I'm like, man, this fucking sucks. And then I'm like, wait, Linux instructions. I put Linux on the laptop somewhere. Works.
Yeah.
So then, after all that shit, I plug my phone into that laptop and just do the things that I needed to do. And yeah, I've got a Pixel running like I think like a Pixel
Graphene
3A or something.
Oh.
It's running Lineage. I was gonna do Graphene, but like apparently it's not like supported, like it's not getting updated. So I didn't know if that was like the best thing to do or not. But
I wish
I don't
I
know,
could
maybe
do
I'll
that to
try.
my phone, but my phone was through Verizon, which was the first mistake.
Maybe when maybe when I get like a new Pixel phone or whatever, I can use this one I'm using as like a fucking test bed for graphene. And if I like it and it does all the shit I want it to, which I require some Google services like Google Maps for bus tracking and stuff, if I can just get that
Yeah.
working, I guess I can switch. But like, I like
Yeah.
Pixel phones because they have the least amount of bloat, the most stock Android.
Yeah.
They're widely supported for like, when does this phone fucking expire? 2032?
Probably.
That's like years from now, man.
Like I have a
they
Google
recently
Pixel 6
like,
and that shit is still supported. So like,
they're making like all the new Pixel phones like, oh yeah, like 7-8 year warranty or like support cycle. I'm like, dude.
yeah.
I mean,
lot,
yeah, like,
man.
like, you know, you can clown on Google for like a lot of things, but I mean, look, the Pixel's all right. Yeah, like I was trying to go like, you know, like football, like just like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be, that's it. I'm now gonna be the fast guy, and everyone will love me. And then everyone started clapping. But like,
Yeah.
I think the massive one was like yeah, like Google Apps. But like the main one I think was like fucking banking apps, man. I didn't realize how much I rely on banking apps, and then I'm like, wait, no, I'm pretty sure I use my phone almost exclusively. Not exclusively. Like, all my banking is done almost exclusively through my phone, and I don't want to use the goddamn browser version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason why if I won't use Graphene OS. If they can't support banking apps, I'm not using it.
Well, I mean, if
I
it supports
know
Google
this-
Play, then you can containerize it and
Yeah.
probably get it to go through. But it's a lot. It's a lot of permissions you have to go through to get it to work.
Yeah.
Also, that's why like modern Linux phones just can't run because like banking apps just don't want to run that. And
I
I'm
mean,
like, yeah.
You can run them as web apps technically.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they would
that's like
work.
that's the browser version at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what the
Am I
browser
wrong?
version
You're
is.
using the
That's-
mobile
no.
version, the browser on. Yeah, it's a lot. A lot of compromises you have to make.
Yeah. I did try using that for a bit, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do it.
As long as I'm not using a fucking iPhone, I'm fine.
Yeah. I mean, I have an iPhone. I was using it for like a while until I got fed up, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to use this shit anymore. So I used it for like a good, like 6 months. Just seeing like, oh, maybe this isn't going to be that bad. And I start using it, and I'm like, I can't do anything on this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah,
me
I am
go
gonna
ahead
say-
and charge my Pixel and get it switched back.
Yeah,
Which
I
that was an
fucking
ordeal.
hate I actually hate planned obsolescence so fucking much. I think that's what made me like switch off of iPhone like years ago.
At least it's like, I think it's the fucking Pixel phones. Like the last time it was like a 4A 5G. Still playing obsolescence there. I still rocked it until like it just got so old, you know?
Yeah.
Like it was only like some new version of Android and it's just a little bit slower or whatever. Like some stuff is a little bit janky. But that's mainly because like
Yeah.
old machine running new software that happens. Whereas iPhone, no, it's playing obsolescence is kind of proven. So like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I will say though, I think I'll give it like a few more years if I'm still doing this silly little VTubing thing. I'm definitely going to be scouring the earth for, you know, used iPhones, and I might go the iPhone tracking route maybe.
Honestly,
Because I hear their tracking's great.
the way
I don't use iPhones. You can totally go with not using an iPhone for tracking. You just have a good webcam, you're good.
Yeah. Well, I have I think, what's it called? Let me look this up. I think I know what this is called. Let me just check. Like, mine is, like, nothing special. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got the Logitech C922. Like, that's what I've started with.
As
That's what
long
I've
as
always
it's like
had.
a 1080p clear thing, you're good.
Yeah. But the crazy thing is, and honestly, I don't have to continue with this because this is probably like not the best time or place to talk about this stuff. Look, when I was on, this is like the only like thing I'm like wondering about, and maybe it's something that I can fix. So I think it says it's like what is it? it's like 30 at 1080p or 60 at it's like 30 FPS at 1080p or like 60 FPS at 720p. But I use face tracker. I use face tracker and what do I use? I use I use face tracker. I use face tracker for this thing, and in the settings, where is it? If I want to go at 1080, it's like it gives me 1080 at like 5 frames per second.
Yeah, that's the only problem with it. Now, luckily, that's the software. It's just you got.
Okay.
I would recommend choosing the resolution that gives you 30 or 24 FPS. And you're just use that.
That's what I'm at currently. I'm at 640 by 360.
One of the reasons why I'm glad I swapped from 2 to 3D is because like with XR Animator, it's unlimited FPS as long as your webcam supports it. So like I'm good.
Now,
oh, true. I can go back to XR Animator.
Oh yeah, but you'd have to get like 3D.
Well, if you have a 3D model, then yes, do that.
Oh, I have a 3D. It's just not as good as my my 2D because I just well fucked around in V-Roid.
V-Roids nowadays can look fucking professional though if you know what you're doing.
Well, my model that's V-Roid and looks good as fuck, so like do it.
And I'm getting
that's my secret cap.
I'm getting things, so I'll have plenty of things going on, but
I was dissatisfied with like some of the default stuff. So like I think I just painted over like the textures. I like figured out how to do that somehow.
Right.
But I also kind of effed up because I didn't realize that I was like painting over like the hands and stuff for a minute when I was doing some of it.
Yeah.
So I've got like almost no one knows because like unless I'm using XR Animator, which I may try to get again. Although I think if I do that, I want to get a better, maybe a little bit better camera, maybe.
Yeah.
I have like small white stripes on my hands.
I'm still waiting for Himmelin to finish the program because that's better than Face Tracker. I'm still waiting on.
Oh, I need a fucking. I need to use Zoe the 21 for the art website.
Hmm?
The art from Zoe.
Yeah, we're still waiting on that.
Yeah, so I gotta pay her.
Are you getting art together? Are you?
We're replacing the art on the site with stuff from Zoe.
Oh, cool.
It might take Himmelin some time to update it though, but I mean it is what it is. But
okay, I'm gonna head off. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. You have a good night.
Yeah. Bye.
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 Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for a couple more minutes before I go to bed. But yeah, it was a good conversation. I would say that.
Yeah, no worries. Sorry that I kind of sidetracked with like a bunch of random stuff.
No, it's fine.
But yeah,
I wasn't doing much of anything anyways, but it's fine.
I was vibing. I do like seeing you like make all these designs. It's very cool.
Yeah, I could draw when I want to. It's just takes time. Something that AI bros. Hi Sakura, how you doing?
I like the Amogus looking one on the bottom left.
Amogus.
Amogus.
I'm good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. I guess I'm just like. I just had to get it out like vocally because I wasn't able to type.
Yeah.
Vocalize it. Yeah. I just like I'm seriously like not. I'm seriously like not happy when we just get these people who are like.
Well, it's like
shit, bro. I'm in drama, and everyone's like, "Oh, they're in drama." And
like take it from somebody who knows. Like in 2016.
Me and they're like, "Ah, shit, cancel them." And also, we love and support you, babe. Don't worry.
I didn't. Yeah, you can go ahead and do it, Sakura. I didn't do it yet. Yeah, but like
Windbird? What the fuck is Windbird?
Winbow is this.
Windows powered bird.
This is Winboat.
Is that the same as Windblurred?
Sort of.
What's it do?
Just gotta wait for it to load up the apps.
Is this a virtual Windows?
It's like a virtual machine, yes.
Oh, I've never used one of those before. You probably couldn't use one of those with anything serious, right? 'Cause it's, like,
I
lag and
see the
stuff.
LTSC version of Windows 10 on this. But like
What's
it's
LTSC.
long-term support Microsoft or
the thing
Cuckold's version, I don't know.
The thing they should like keep doing instead
Yeah.
of making a dog shit OS. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to play a game through it. Would
Not
you?
yet, at least until they enable GPU acceleration. Because eventually that's gonna happen. Long-term support channel, yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool and epic. So I don't have to get a different machine.
Yeah, I mean it is cool. And the thing I did find out is there's USB pass-through, so if you had to update like an 8 video controller. Beyond that, it's meh. Yeah. I mean, iPhone is good for like face tracking. It has incredibly good face tracking.
Yeah. Like I almost would like, yeah. In a couple more years, I might even like look around for like a pre-owned one to use as just like a dedicated camera.
So
like, straight up.
Funny story about my phone. Think of a single game that works virtualized, not on GNU Linux, Wine, or Proton. Yeah. I mean, it's not the fact that you're trying to get them to work, it's the fact that there's a possibility that some anti-cheat games could work in a VM.
If you could get if you could get like the anti-cheat games that normally block you running on a VM,
and they're like
with,
running perfectly,
no latency,
yeah.
It'd be nice.
Then
That'd
that
be
would
really
literally
nice.
solve like most of the problems until it gets patched out. But like, yeah.
Yeah, cause like I'm not even like a big fan of like most of those, but but then like League made like a fighting game and it's free, and even though the control scheme is kind of fucky, I'm like, you know what? If I played this, it's literally free. I like don't lose anything from trying this.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I'm like, damn, that would be cool. But anyway,
Yeah.
please continue.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. This Winboat's just great because like you can do USB pass through and you can upgrade you update your controllers and stuff like that, or run programs a certain way that you couldn't run on like Linux because of some issues with .NET or some shit. Like you could do that, and there's a possibility you could like even get randomizers to run and work, and then get them to pass through on Windows. I mean, there's a post I think I posted before about somebody doing like a reverse VM thing where they use a Windows VM to get their Wi-Fi working on their Linux machine because they have a really fucked device connected to it that doesn't have Linux support for whatever reason. At least not yet.
That's funny.
So now they're doing it to where they're sharing the internet connection, but the internet connection is going from the VM to the main machine.
That is wild.
Yeah, but it's crazy. Is that getting it to work on quite a lot of systems is harder than using QEMU, which isn't vibe coded? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is a thing too. Like QEMU would work, but QuickEMU actually, I don't think QuickEMU even works. Like QEMU will work on Pika OS, but installing like the Chris Titus Tech's QuickEMU, that may not work on Pika OS for various reasons. Yeah, I've talked to the devs about it. Like, they might make it work later, but right now it's kind of like, if you want to get it to work, you have to do a certain thing, and we can't even guarantee that it will work. Regardless, though, like a lot of shit just works on Linux. Yeah, normal QuickEMU. What does that provide? It lets you download like ISOs, and then it builds the VM for you, and then it runs the VM like near flawlessly. It's really cool. It's what I would try. It's what I was like testing some things out on like Linux Mint. for like a few things. So like gnome boxes, sort of, yeah.
Wait, can you... So you can, like, run a program in there, basically?
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, you can. You can run a program in Winboat in Quick EMU and kind of have USB pass through to make it work.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can also do things like...
Oh wait. Could I also just do that in bottles, or not quite?
There's a possibility you could.
Yeah, no, I have like a, what you call it? Okay, so I have like this like Game Boy like dumping like thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't know if it was like I don't think it's a cable issue because I've tried different cables. It's like a really I have a Game Boy camera, and I used to be able to take the pictures off of that just fine.
Yeah.
But now it's like I don't know. Now it's like sort of being weird. Like the regular way you would do it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then there was like a way you could do it like in terminal. But I swear to God, I've never been able to get it to work. And I don't know if I'm having like a hardware issue or a software issue, but like the way it works on Windows is like 10 times easier. So if I could like bullshit a Windows for like that specific purpose, that would be pretty awesome.
You could, yeah. And then you can like either find a way to pass the file through the container or just log in to like Drive or some shit, throw the file there and just grab it on Linux. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could 100% do it that way and it would work on Winboat. Like at least Winboat's good for that. Like do USB pass through on some things because it will work that way.
Yeah.
Because it solves like one of the problems that Linux would have. But it also introduces a new issue where you have to rely on Windows for that. Through a VM.
True. But at least it's not like... At least it's not something that I'm like doing all the time, so I don't feel so bad. Like, it would be different if it was like, oh shit, you know, I don't know, my clock doesn't work, I guess I gotta use Windows, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean...
Open Windows every time to check the time, like, no.
That would not be ideal at all. Like, when I was first learning how to, like, do things on stuff, I was, like, looking at videos, and I was like, okay, well, how do I play games? And I go ahead and stumble across AirMax, and I'm like, well, AirMax is getting this shit to work. Let me see who else is doing this. Let me do my research. So I research, find out about ProtonDB, find out how Proton works, find out about game mode. I was able to install game mode on terminal. Like, it just worked. So like, now Pika OS uses Falcon D, which is arguably better than game mode, because all you have to do is boot the game up, and then it will just start running Falcon D, and it'll work.
What is Falcon D?
Falcon D's nuts. No, it's actually a thing that it enables game mode on the fly, but you don't have to. You don't have to, like you know how you you have game mode command percent command percent.
No, I'm dummy. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what game mode is.
I'll show you what game mode is.
Game mode, I started thinking of like big picture or something.
So
sorry,
there's a thing on Linux you can do.
Now being like,
no, it's fine.
That?
So this is Feral Game Mode by Feral Interactive. This is how you can get game mode to run on most systems. And then what you do is you append on Steam launch options game mode run %command %. Well, Pika OS doesn't.
I think I've seen something like that.
This makes it so your games run smoother because then it like starts running things in high performance mode. It takes advantage of that. Make sure that your games can run at a pretty decent frame rate, or at least a better frame rate. Now you don't necessarily need it, but it is better to have it installed if you're since you're able to install it, and there is an install script for it as well somewhere. Now on Pika OS, you don't need any of this because this is already built in. It's a thing called Falcon D, and Falcon D auto game mode. So anytime you enter a game on Steam, on Heroic, through Fogus Launcher, through Luatris, through bottles, it automatically will, or any of the emulators, right? It will automatically enter game mode. That is huge.
Oh wow, so not just Steam, anything.
Anything. And you can use game mode on other things if it supports it, but on Falcon D, it will make like most of the games you run on your system run in game mode. Like if I were to use Bolt Launcher and start playing RuneScape or something, it would then start running it in game mode because it would start doing that. Or if I use Slippy, it's gonna run it in game mode because like it's gonna give you the most performance like out of like everything basically. Now Nobara is probably gonna be using Falcon D pretty soon. If not, they're already using it. And I think Kashi uses their own thing. I know Bazite uses a thing called Tuned, so that's another thing. So like if you're using like Bazite, it automatically has its own game mode. And I think SteamOS, actually SteamOS doesn't have that, but
Oh my god. Sorry, I just realized you drew Digimon as your wallpaper.
no, I didn't draw this.
Oh, you didn't draw that? Okay.
I wish I did, but I didn't. I found it online.
Yeah, I'm gonna play. I don't know when exactly, but I'm definitely gonna play the PS1 game at some point because
PS1 game's great.
I'm gonna play the Digimon PS1 game at some point because I have it. I used to rent it back in the day. It was it was the first game I think it was like the first game. Oh wait, no, this is how crazy it is. Can I tell you? I know you're only gonna get a few minutes, but so look, I used to rent this game a lot. My friend had the game.
Yeah.
Digimon World on PlayStation 1, I thought was like really cool. There wasn't really a game like it that I knew about, and obviously it wouldn't get like anything close to like a sequel until like maybe like whatever the DS one is, or like
Yeah.
I mean, I know there are like sequels, but they're not like exactly the same, right? They all have like they all have like their little thing, like
it's implied that they are in the same continuity. Like Redigitized Decode and Next Order are in the same continuity as the PS1 game. However, Redigitized Decode is also in the same continuity, or at least parallel to Cyber Sleuth. So there's also that too.
I did try a bit of Cyber Sleuth at one point. That game was cool, but
I still need to go back and play the rest of it.
Yeah, going back, yeah, Digimon World 1 was interesting because it's like, yeah, man, I used to play that game like a shitload and almost always get nowhere, but it was just really, it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
And like my friend would show me like, you know, all the cool shit that he's done in it, and he's like beaten the game, whatever, and dude, I wanted to play this game so much, so okay, look, please tell me you're old enough to know what video rental is.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Okay, good. No, just check it.
Like Blockbuster, Family Video,
yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah, okay. So there was one near me called Video Easy, and we used to go there a lot because, well, we would get like Chinese food, and like directly next to the Chinese food place was like the video rental place.
Yeah.
So we used to, yeah, that was like a treat every like, you know, every like, you know, like maybe like every 2 or 3 weekends or whatever, we could go and you know, rent movies and games and stuff.
Yeah.
And have Chinese. So, anyway, look, I was so desperate to like play the game for like as long as possible that like when they have like I think like they had like, you know, they had like overnight, like 3-day, and then like weekly for like how long you could rent. And I was like so desperate, I I like switched the sticker on Digimon World that said 3-day and switched it with one of the things that said weekly.
Oh my god.
just so I could have it for a week. And the best part is, like, they were already using like pretty old systems back then.
Oh god.
So like when they checked it against the computer, you know, obviously the person wasn't getting paid enough, So they like were doing it, and they're like, huh, that's weird. And like my dad or whatever was like, oh, what's wrong? He's like, oh, nothing. And they just change it to weekly. like that's how much I like the game. I printed. I went to GameWinners.com, rest in fucking peace, and like printed out all the cheats and hints and tips and shit.
Yeah.
For that game. But to this day, I've never actually completed that game. And also, it was I think it was like the first game where I think I personally went out and got a pirated copy.
Oh my god.
because like my brothers had a chipped PS1 which became mine years ago. And the friend of mine who like had the game and everything, he's like, "Yo, my uncle just came over with the CD burner." It's like, he's like,
yeah.
Do you want this game? And I'm like, yes, fuck yes, please. I've always wanted to play this more than like for 2 seconds or like a few days from rents. So like, he's like, all right, sure. It's like, just give me like $10 or something, just to give
That's
him like
crazy.
the disc and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, and like it felt. I mean, now, like later on in years, people were like more lax about it, but back then, especially when you're a kid as well, it felt like, ooh, super taboo and shit, right? So I'm like, I felt like I was drug dealing.
Oh my god.
I was definitely gonna be on like one of those ads where it's like, you wouldn't download a car.
Yes, I would.
So, yeah, if I fucking could. When are we getting fast cars? Make it happen. Come on. But but yeah, so yeah, that game, like, I really like it, but it's also like, it's almost like kind of like a demon to me because I've never like actually like gone and beat it. I think
the thing is, like, I wish they would release a PC version because the modding scene for that game would go fucking crazy.
Yeah, man, the scene, it would go so hard. Like, outside of Redigitize and like Next Order, is it Next Order?
Yeah, it's Next Order, yeah.
Next Order. Like, outside of like those games, I think this game is like truly unique until like those ones like popped around. Like I'm sure there are other like games where it's like, oh yeah, it's like a pet sim, but like I don't think there's ever been a game where it's like, oh yeah, it's a pet sim and it's an and it's like a little like RPG adventure game, and you can battle your friend with a memory card if you decide to do so.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's only because like it's a bit buggy. I think if it wasn't for the fact that it's like a little bit buggy at times, and like there are glitches depending on what region the game is for you, I guess. It's like they're like the areas where it like sort of falls short.
Oh yeah, you have the PAL bug.
It's a little obtuse.
See, you would have the PAL bug because there was a bug trying to get out of Ogremon's fortress.
A bug, the one that lets you. Is it? Sorry, is it on PAL the one that doesn't let you finish the game, or is that like
it's on PAL.
One of the like? Oh shit! Does that mean no? But my friend beat the game, so.
I mean, there's a chance to not encounter the bug too, but it's something to do with Ogremon's fortress, I think.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of like right at the end or something. But I haven't actually gotten that far before, so. Fuck. Where did I get? I can't remember how far I got before. I think it was where is it like the desert? There's like a place where you like
the
have
Gear
an
Savannah?
item shop. Gear Savannah, yeah. Yeah, I think I was playing that on I was playing a version of the game on PSP. I was playing like I was like playing it on PSP, like the PS1 game.
Yeah.
And I think that's about where I got up to. I also forget which version of the game it is, but I think Tyrannomon like eats way more in one version of the game, and I think it might be PAL.
Maybe.
Sorry that I kind of exploded about the game.
Oh no, it's fine.
I,
They made mods
a
called
Digimon fan,
Digimon
but
World Mason and Digimon World Vice, which I was playing those, but I never got around to completing them.
Wait, what's that again, sorry?
Digimon World Mason and Digimon World Vice, they both rebalance the game. And Digimon World Vice replaces Pangemon with Weregarurumon.
Oh wait, Vice is a mod, yeah?
Vice is a mod that extends the Digimon list a little bit, so you can also get Machine Dramon,
cool.
as well as Giga Dramon, Metal, Edamon, and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, true, because you can't get Metal Edamon like
Not normally, no.
right?
Yeah, you have to do it through an item, or you'd have to like glitch the game or something.
Yeah, I was really, I was like, not salty. I guess I was like a little bit disappointed because when I was looking at cheats for this game like many years ago.
Yeah.
There was one cheat where it was like, I can't remember. It wasn't called like, they didn't call it like God mode. What they called it? I don't know what they called it. It was like, get lots of items quickly or something, and it was like, I read like the whole thing, and then at the end they're like, this only works on the Japanese version of the game.
And I've done that glitch before. Basically what happens is you can glitch the game out, and then then you once you glitch the game out, you'll be able to like access a hidden menu. And then once you access the hidden menu, you basically grab all the items you want, and then you throw away one item, I think, and then you get it all, you put it into the bank, and then when you save and reload, you'll have it all in there, and then you can kind of just give your Digimon whatever.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I've done it before. It's pretty dope. I did that when I had a PS Classic that I modded a long time ago.
Wait, PS Classic? Is
Yep.
that like, oh, is that like
the mini consoles? Yeah.
Oh, I always wanted to get one of those, but I never ended up doing it. Like, I didn't end up getting it because, shit. Yeah, I didn't end up getting it because, like, I found out, like, ironic, I know, that, like, you know, all the games they had, or they're all using, you know, PAL 50 versions of all the games and stuff.
Oh my
like,
god,
man,
yeah. I mean, some of the games were American
believe that
games, but
happened.
basically what we think had happened was they saw like the Nintendo Classic, you know, SNES Classic, Genesis Classic all pop off. They're like, you know what? Let's make our own little mini console. So they do that, but they must have had some intern put the games on there, and it was like they were just pulling games from like online and selling it back to you. Like, yeah, this will work. We'll just grab it off Cool ROM and do what we gotta do.
Yeah, Cool ROMs. Someone didn't do their homework.
Yeah, somebody was like, so is this good, boss? You're like, yeah, it's good. It's good. It was not good.
It must be fine.
That I have a feeling that is, I mean, outside of the Commodore 64, because like they're still selling mini versions of that. Because that's still that's still kind of popular. I feel like the PlayStation Mini kind of killed all the mini stuff.
It kind of did, man. I have my SNES Mini still at the moment.
I used to have them. I used to have a SNES Mini. I used to have an NES. I used to have all the mini consoles. Then things happened.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I too have had like rent due. Yeah. I tried to get Sailor Moon running on it, but it doesn't work for some reason.
It's something to do with their, because they use their own emulator, and it's not great.
Right.
So you kind of have to like install RetroArch on it in order to actually make it do anything.
Right. Yeah, I put a game because I realized I could put other stuff on there, and I think I must have installed RetroArch on it, or RetroArch was in whatever they said would play Game Boy on it. So I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Whoa, what are you drawing? This looks awesome.
A Common Rider or something like that.
Sick. Are they gonna have like a massive scarf or whatever?
Possibly.
That's, like, all I really know about Kamen Rider.
It'll possibly have a scarf. Yeah, I'm just still like I want to have like both, so I can like have the option to choose whatever.
Yeah. That would be cool. I always did think about like, oh, you know, because like, I mean, not to like demean what you're doing, because I actually think I think your designs and everything like really cool, and ultimately when like, if you're doing it because like you want to do it, I think that's like all that really matters.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's because like, it might be like a byproduct of like, it might be like a byproduct of like, you know, like corporate like VTubers like being able to do that stuff like fairly easily. Because like, you know, you see them and it's like, oh wow, they're like themed like this because they're doing this sort of thing. And I'm like, damn, that's cool. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's more or
always
less
wondered,
just like trying to get out of the corpo mentality when it comes to certain things, because we're starting to see that a lot of corporations aren't really treating people well. That being said,
yeah.
Sox Agency's different, so we're not counting them. But we're talking about places like Hololive and Ninja Sanji to where they could potentially be that.
My homies in Sox Agency, they're different, okay?
They are different. You literally have a company being ran by somebody who does memes for a living. I mean...
Wait, actually?
Yes, Flork of Cows.
Oh, that's them? Cool.
Yeah. They're in good hands. Trust me.
I mean, yeah, if they have good memes, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up going to bed pretty soon, because I have to get up in a couple hours anyways, but... It was a good talk.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I got quite a bit done.
Yeah, I loved hanging. So yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say except like, yeah, I hope all the people who like started, I hope all the people who just started like making content so they could like farm petty drama.
Yeah.
I hope they like, I don't know. I hope that becomes like not as profitable or something.
Yeah.
I'm fine with commentary, but the people who are
See, the thing is like, I'm okay.
The drama monger.
I'm okay with drama as long as it's like drama that actually matters. Not, oh, now we have this constant stream of drama. It's exhausting. Because you have to think about this. You have people in a corporation. You have somebody calling out somebody in a corporation who just got hired, you know, in the public eye about like a week ago, right? So like, when you have that going on, you're also putting stress not only on the talent, but you're putting stress on the whole company too. Which, depending on what that is, that could be a good or a bad thing. In this case, it's a bad thing because they were doing it in bad faith. Based on everything I was able to see on Twitter.
Yeah. Sorry, I hope I didn't mean to end things here on like a sour note or anything.
No. It's not a bad thing.
But that was like half my reason for coming on, and then the rest was like chill vibes.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's fine. I liked having you on. It was good having a conversation.
Yeah. Like no worries. Like if I'm ever just sitting around, chilling around, it's no worries.
Yeah. I need to find somebody to raid because I need to go to bed.
Okay. If you can't find anyone, just let me know and I can find you someone.
Let me see here. I think I found something. Oh yeah. I found him.
Oh yeah. Guess what? I might be getting a cheap Quamba stick.
Ooh, that's good.
Because they're on clearance at the moment, but someone secondhand saw they were on clearance, so they're selling it even like lower than that. So
that's crazy.
Once I get all my shit in order, I'll be able to get it for like a drone 2 for like 100 AU, which is like
$99, I think.
What? Hang on, 100. That would be like $100 dues is $64.95 US.
That's not bad actually. I ended up getting my sticks from Quamba for free. because
Yeah, I
they
know you did your
yeah. Now one of them I might
You
not
did
have
your
anymore
review.
because of reasons, but I still have the other one, the one with the artwork on it.
Yeah, stick.
And it's pretty good. I'd say it's probably one of their better sticks. It is fucking heavy though. I'm glad
Was
that
it
they
the Titan?
yeah, the Titan 2.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean, it's really good stuff. I mean, if I had to go buy a stick, I'd probably end up getting a drone as well because like their quality. No, I have the Obsidian, not the Titan. The Titan's the other stick.
Oh yeah, the Obsidian's like the big
The
one.
Obsidian is the huge stick.
Titan's like the mid one.
Yeah.
I mean the middle range one.
Yeah, and I have like other Quamba sticks I have like modded and shit, and I still have like another stick I have to mod at some point. But like, yeah, it's just good shit.
Man, I am so ass at like stick modding. If you were local, I'd probably get you to just mod my stick instead of me getting another one.
I mean, a Quamba
But,
drone, all you would really do with that one is just change the buttons in the stick out, maybe. And their buttons are already decent.
I mean like oh no, I mean like my current stick, which is the whole reason why I want to get another one. So.
Which stick is it?
It's the it's the Razer. It's the Xbox. Fuck, I hate Xbox's naming convention. The Xbox. I think it's like the Xbox One version
Ooh.
or the Xbox Series version of the Razer Aatrox. It's like the Pro. It's like the stick before the like Pantheras that came out of the
Ooh,
PlayStation
okay.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
So-
not bad.
Yeah, but they don't have native. They don't have native drivers, and
Ooh.
so you got to do either one or two things. One is you get a sketchy driver someone made,
Mm-hmm.
which is all fine and good, except that it overwrites like the normal controller driver.
yeah.
It's like it's named the same, so you don't want to do that. So the other option that I used to use, and it was working fine for a long time. Weird as shit, by the way. I have a Brooks converter to work on Nintendo Switch. It's like converter controller for Nintendo Switch. So if I put that on the end of it and plug in my PC, back then, for whatever reason, it didn't identify it as a Switch controller. It identified it as a PS4 controller.
Ooh.
I have no idea why it
It's
did that.
the input.
Yeah, I guess so. Which was like crazy because if you like plugged this stick in normally, this is the problem why it doesn't have a driver. Instead of registering like the trigger buttons as just a
Yeah.
digital press, it just wouldn't register them. So you just had dead buttons that didn't work. But if I use this converter that I put on the end of it, it would change it to PS4. Since I moved to Linux, it properly identifies it as a Switch controller, but as such, like, you know, all the face buttons get reversed.
Ooh.
So, you know, so now if I want to use it, like I've set it up before, but I hate it for this reason. I hate it because I don't want to put a dongle weighing down my USB port.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know I'm holding you up here. So yeah, so to make it work, I gotta like go in Steam input and then switch all the buttons around so they're like the right button in terms of placement and everything.
Yeah. I mean,
With,
the
you
kernel,
know,
the
and then
kernel
the
drivers
converter.
should have like the Xbox 360 stuff built in.
Oh no, it's Xbox. It's not a 360. It's the Xbox One X.
And it would still
It would-
work.
I know what you're saying. It should still work. It should still work, but it doesn't. The buttons. So like on this stick, right? Like the
Yeah.
triggers. Yeah. Like normally it would just register as a digital input if you press them, right?
Yeah.
Even though they were normally analog triggers, right? They would like, it should just register as like a full 100% input, right? But for whatever reason on this stick, they just do not activate when you press them normally, like at all.
Ooh.
So yeah, so running a converter and then fucking around with Steam input is like the only way I can get this to work in a meaningful fashion. And I'm like so done with it. I've actually uninstalled Street Fighter because I don't want to be tempted to play until this is fixed.
Yeah, I mean, you might just have to change the cord out and use a different board for it.
Maybe true, but I have like.
But I really gotta get
stupid. I have no
sleeping
idea.
soon, so I'll catch y'all later. We're gonna raid D44 Bass.
Yeah,
They're-
man, I'm so sorry. Thanks for
They're
having me.
currently doing like the big one casuals, so it's literally just some good shit, good fighting games.
Oh hell yeah.
Playing